Imagine being trapped in a wooden tomb for 3 months, unable to fly, unable to escape, with only a tiny slit to breathe. This isn't a horror movie. It's the most extreme parental sacrifice on Earth. Today, we're going deep into the jungle to witness the secret life of the great hornbill, a bird that trusts its partner with its life in a way you won't believe. The great hornbill, Buceros bicornis, belongs to the hornbill family, Bucerotidae. Among Asian hornbills, it is one of the most massive and spectacular, a giant forest bird with a body that can reach about 95 to 120 centimeters, a wingspan of 151 to 178 centimeters, and an average mass around 3 kilograms. Its huge curved beak and towering yellow and black casque make it look prehistoric, almost like a living relic from another age. Males and females are similar, but the male usually has red eyes, while the female has pale bluish-white eyes. This bird is not built for subtlety. When a great hornbill flies over the canopy, its wings produce a deep whooshing sound because of the structure of its flight feathers. In the forest, that sound is more than noise. It is a warning that one of the jungle's great seed carriers is moving through the trees. Its call is loud, cackling, roaring, and impossible to ignore. During courtship, pairs may perform powerful duets, answering each other in a wild rhythm that turns the canopy into a living amphitheater. The great hornbill lives in the forests of the Indian subcontinent and Southeast Asia, including India, Bhutan, Nepal, mainland Southeast Asia, and Sumatra. It prefers large, mature, old-growth forests, especially hilly rainforests with giant trees. This detail is critical. The great hornbill cannot raise its young without big, ancient tree cavities. When these forests disappear, the bird does not simply lose shelter, it loses the architecture of reproduction itself. Its diet is mostly fruit, especially figs and other lipid-rich or sugar-rich forest fruits. But this giant is not purely vegetarian. It can also take insects, reptiles, small mammals, and even small birds when the opportunity appears. This makes it a flexible feeder, but its ecological power comes from fruit. By swallowing fruits and later dispersing seeds across long distances, the great hornbill helps regenerate tropical forests. In many ways, it is not just a bird living in the jungle, it is one of the forces that rebuilds the jungle. But the most shocking part of its life begins during reproduction. Great hornbills are usually monogamous, forming strong pair bonds. During the breeding season, the pair chooses a cavity in a tall, old tree. Then the female enters the hollow and seals herself inside using a plaster-like wall made from feces, food material, and mud. She leaves only a narrow slit open. Through that slit, the male must feed her. She lays 1 or 2 eggs, incubates them for about 38 to 40 days, and even undergoes a full molt inside the nest, temporarily becoming flightless. This is where the story becomes almost unbelievable. Inside the sealed chamber, the female is protected from predators, but she is completely dependent on the male. If he fails, she and the chicks may die. For weeks, he becomes a lifeline, flying through the forest, finding fruit, returning to the tree, and passing food through the slit. After the chicks hatch, the female remains inside for a period, then eventually breaks out to help feed them, while the young may reseal the entrance and continue growing in the protected cavity. The young can take about 15 weeks to reach independence. This nesting strategy is extreme, but it is brilliant. The sealed wall turns the tree hollow into a fortress. The male's beak becomes a delivery system. The female's imprisonment becomes protection. The chicks grow inside a living vault, hidden from snakes, monkeys, and other predators. It is one of the most dramatic examples of trust in the bird world, a reproductive system built on danger, patience, and absolute cooperation. Its relationship with humans is complicated. In many cultures, the great hornbill is admired, respected, and woven into traditions. But that beauty has also made it vulnerable. It has been hunted for meat, feathers, and cast parts, while deforestation destroys the old forests it needs. The species is currently listed as vulnerable on the IUCN Red List, and it is also protected under CITES Appendix I. So the great hornbill is more than a spectacular bird with a giant beak. It is a forest engineer, a devoted parent, a symbol of loyalty, and a warning sign. If the great hornbill vanishes, it means the old trees are vanishing, the fruiting forests are weakening, and the balance of the jungle is breaking. Protecting this bird means protecting ancient trees, seed dispersal, and the future of tropical forests. The next time you see that enormous casque and that powerful beak, remember, this is not just a bird. This is a guardian of the canopy, a partner in one of nature's most dangerous parenting rituals, and one of the greatest living legends of the rainforest.